Hey everybody, this is Opeb. Wanted to do a little bit of a different kind of video today. Was trying to clean out some space, moving things around in my room, and I found a ton of old discs from back in the day on the PC when we used to have CD drives that you could actually put your games and other software into. Uh, and I just wanted to like take a look through it because honestly I didn't remember a lot of this stuff, but. Well, these are more recent. I remember this came with BB Tag, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle had a music disc. This was Action Replay for the DS, where we had a bunch of like cheat codes and stuff if you put your other game into it. This one was Super Dusty. Fear Perseus Mandate. That was the standalone expansion game. Yeah, when I was looking through this pile, this thing was covered in pencils and pens and like old mice that were completely covered in dust, like computer mice, not a actual mouse. Um, and I was just thinking like, man, these things are probably super messed up. But I was also looking through my old PS2 boxes, and I realized most of them don't have the games in them. Because when we used to take care of our stuff, we didn't take care of our stuff, so we kept all of our games like outside of the boxes. So I'm hoping I can find some of the old ones in here because I found boxes of really cool games, but none of the games. This was for a super old Logitech webcam. It looks like. I don't even remember really using webcam stuff. This was for Windows Media Center for e-machines. We had a lot of e-machines computers that were really not up to par. They were very weak. Couldn't run a lot of games. Kind of like Counter-Strike Source. We could play that, but it was pretty laggy. I remember that was one of my earliest Steam games, actually, was Counter-Strike Source. Battlefield 2, Disc 2. I remember we couldn't run this game. I tried to play it, didn't really work. Had to get upgrade. I think my dad went and got like some RAM, and we were eventually able to play the game very poorly. Battlefield 2142. I think we bought this game multiple times. We had the original, and then for some reason we got the deluxe for the. I forgot what the expansion is called for that actually, but we got it twice, and for some reason we thought we could run it, and neither time it worked. But I remember thinking that game was so cool. Tom Clancy's End War. Looks like this was just a trailer about a game. I don't remember what that came with. The original Halo. We had that on PC. Never had an Xbox back in the day, but I remember playing that a ton. That game was super fun. It actually worked. Star Wars Empire at War. I remember playing that on. I think we had an old Windows 2000, like old Dell. We used to play that on. Battlefield 2's Other Disc. This one's for a Belkin router. We had a Hot Wheels Mechanics. I think this is kind of like those Hot Wheels PCs you see people try and like soup up nowadays. We had, I guess, whatever the game was that came with that. I think I remember playing it a few times. Battlefield 1942 collection. I know this one has like a ton of discs. I think it's like 5 discs. This game actually works though. We did play that. Yeah, 1942 again. I'm not sure what this is. Back then, we didn't have. I mean, I'm sure they existed, but we didn't really write files onto USB sticks and stuff until probably I was in like middle school. So when we were younger, I think we just threw stuff onto the CDs when we could burn them. What is this? Go TV? I don't remember what this is. The 2005? Might be some type of plug and play game thing. Counter-Strike Source had a lot more discs than I remember it having. I don't remember if we had the one that comes with multiple games. I think we had the combo. It was like Counter-Strike Source and Day of Defeat Source. But nowadays you just go on Steam and you can download it all at once. Image Editing Deluxe? I don't think I've ever used that program. I can't really tell what this says on it. And then this was a bootleg copy of Meet the Robinsons. Oh, is this the disc rot that people were talking about? Or is this just like a really fancy disc? I can't tell. But this is Arthur and the Invisibles. The outside is like completely weird looking. Doesn't look like anything else. This one's the Seto Kaiba Mighty Kids McDonald's CD. I know a lot of you guys are big fans of that one. Really cool. Half-Life 2. Really iconic game. Super cool game. I think this was our PC copy, right? Because I think we also had the... Yeah, this is PC copy. Okay. Because we had this on something else. And I can't remember... No, I think it was Half-Life 1 for PS2. And it had like the blue back on the disc and we couldn't play it. This is Michael Jackson History on Film? Is that what this says? History on Film Volume 2. Okay. Interesting. The Songs of Alvin and the Chipmunks. Neat. World in Conflict, the 10-day trial edition. You used to get a lot of demos on CDs. This was Half-Life 2 episode pack. So I think this was episode 1 and episode 2 on here. I remember we could run Half-Life 2 very well, so I was always playing it, but I remember episode 2 we struggled a lot and it didn't really work very well. Ghost Recon. Was this the old one? I think so. This says 2002 on it. Neat. I remember when I was a kid I didn't like that game because you couldn't see your gun when you were playing that. This one is my little brother's old music. I guess he wrote a disc on there. Oh, here it is. Team Fortress 2. Just to prove to my TF2 playing friends that I had this back when it was old and then I quit, and that's why I'm clueless about everything you guys tell me about that game. Here is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. We used to play that. That actually worked pretty well too. I remember playing SA Online. It was pretty fun. That makes it sound like Sword Art Online. San Andreas Online was a lot of fun. Another 1942 disc. Yet another 1942 disc. There were a lot. Let's move these over. I'm getting into more games that didn't work. This is Medal of Honor Airborne. We could not play that on our computer. It was too intense. I guess this is a Sony Walkman burner CD? I'm not really sure. I don't think I ever used that. I know we had a Walkman, but I don't think I've ever used that disc. This is the very first disc for the 1942 collection. This is Driver Parallel Lines. We didn't own an Xbox, but we did have an Xbox 360. So we may have picked this up like after the fact. I know one of the other Xbox original games that we had was Halo 2. That was like our first game we got with our 360. But I don't think I ever remember playing Driver Parallel Lines. I guess we might have just had that and I forgot about it. Don't remember ever playing it. Here's the Stone Cold Steve Austin Wired.com downloadable action figure for Windows 95. Don't remember ever using that. To be honest, I don't remember where we got that from. Ghost Recon Island Thunder. I think this was an expansion for Ghost Recon. Don't remember that very well either. Essential Elements 2000. This was for French horn. I didn't play French horn. I think my little brother did, so maybe he got that. I think it came along with the music books we got with our when we were learning them. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the original Battlefield 2142. Really cool game. I wish I was there in its heyday. I was like super obsessed with watching videos about it. Counter-Strike Source first disc. Kung Fu Panda. This one I think is scratched up, if I remember it. We put this in our 360 on Christmas Day, and we moved it, and did not know that Xbox 360s, out of all the consoles we've ever owned, it's the only one that scratches the disc if you move it while it is inside. Oh, yep, there it is. Look at that. Perfect circle on there. So, unplayable game because we broke it by moving it once. Here is Black Site Area 51, discs 1 and 2. Don't think I could play this one either. This was another one I desperately wanted to work, but our computer was just too weak. I think like the upper limit of what we could play was like the original Fear games, like all of those worked, the expansions and stuff, but Black Site Area 51 didn't work. But I remember watching a video about old, I think it was pre-360 era, or like maybe just the start of 360 PS3 era FPS games, and we saw footage of this, and I was like, wow, this looks horrible. I'm kind of glad I never got to play it. Another 1942 disc. What is this one called? I think this is this Extraction Point? Oh no, this is for the original Fear. There were 5 discs to this. Oh my gosh. You guys ever remember installing like multiple disc games like that? Yeah, this is Breach from 2011. Don't think that worked on our computer either. I don't remember ever playing that. Oh, this one's for me. Trumpet Book. I used to play. And I remember that came with the book on there. Sims Life Stories. We couldn't run Sims 2, but for whatever reason, Sims Life Stories is optimized for like laptops, so it was a little weaker. We could play that. It was pretty fun. This one is Drowning Pool Sinner. Don't think I've listened to that before. Here's another Belkin router. We had a lot of those. Installed a lot of them. Fear Gold Edition. This must have been like a DVD instead of a... Yeah, this one's a DVD, you can see on there. Because it's only one disc and it comes with Fear and the expansion. So you didn't have to use all the separate discs. But if you look at the first Fear, this one has multiple discs because it's on CDs. 3 out of 5. 5 out of 5. What is this? Is this the first disc? Oh, 1 out of 5. Cool. Another Trumpet Book. I guess I had another. More Counter-Strike Source. Is this just an empty... I think this is just an empty read-write CD. Battlefield 2 Disc 3. Whoops. Uh-oh. Somebody's gonna kill me for that. Sorry if any of you are in pain watching these. I don't have any boxes to put these in anyway. 1942, another disc. And Perseus Mandate. Again, I think. Wasn't this at the start? Did we have it twice? Maybe. Well, anyway, that was all of the discs. Unfortunately, didn't really find any PS2 games. I was really hoping I would, but maybe they're somewhere else in my house. Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of fun though to look through, go down memory lane. Not really gonna actually play any of these, but it's cool to see them again. You know, you think back about the stuff you got to do before. I don't know. I might try to do more videos like this. This is pretty fun. New camera, so just trying things out as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, or whatever the people say. I don't know. My channel's not active. You're not missing out on anything if you don't subscribe. See ya.